That's right. Ania and Asiya Garrett are both 15-year-old twins. Both of them are sophomores here at Cromwell High School. And they told me about a story of torment that they now want to share with you in order to make a difference.
I didn't experience racism until I came to Cromwell, truly.
It all started with this social media post.
To make sure that it never happens again to anyone else.
Feeling isolated and alone, twin sisters Ania and Asiya Garrett took to the internet to shout their experience with racism and bullying at Cromwell High School to anyone who would listen. Within minutes, they knew they weren't alone.
That amplifies the message. And I just want to say thank you.
Their message, courageous, but heartbreaking. The twins left the Hartford school system due to bullying, only to encounter racism in Cromwell.
When I came here, it was a culture shock.
It started on the first day of school.
I'll never forget it. He had dropped his jacket on the playground because it was cold, and I had picked it up. And when I tried to hand it back to him, he screamed, "Ah, a Black person."
The twins told Fox 61 stories about both verbal and physical harassment, getting spit on, hit, called Sharpie pens, blatant face-to-face racism that persisted even once they went home.
We got messages from unknown numbers that would send us like KKK GIFs.
Racism that continued even in the wake of the killing of George Floyd.
I had a poster which only said, like, remember George Floyd, remember the people that have passed away from police brutality. And when I had gone on the bus, a whole bunch of high schoolers, they didn't like it. So they ended up throwing food at me and my sibling. They threw pencils at us. They told some other kid, hit the darkest one. And when we started getting off the bus, kids were threatening to kill my family. They said, "I hope you die." They said, "I hope your mom dies a terrible death."
Despite speaking up, Ania and Asiya told Fox 61 they felt manipulated by school administrators, who they say either blamed them or didn't act.
I went home that day with rage. I had to calm myself down, and I had to be rational. Because being angry as a Black person is a very dangerous experience.
Their post caught the attention of Cromwell's mayor.
We cannot allow an environment to continue where students feel isolated, alone, and prejudiced against. And if these two students are feeling this way, that means there's plenty of other students that are being silenced.
He's working with the school district to make changes.
One of the things that we've explored is getting additional funding from the state for diversity, equity, and inclusion projects. Try to have some courageous conversations where we address what systemic racism is and how we can try to break the cycle.
And the mayor told me he has been in contact with the superintendent about this issue, and we're going to be following up with both school officials and state lawmakers who also took an interest in this post. As for Ania and Asiya, well, they told me they want to leave everyone else out there who's experienced bullying or racism with this message, that you are not alone, that your voice is powerful, and they're encouraging you to stand up and speak out. Reporting in Cromwell, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right.